Pasha Pyro, YNet7. Thank you for tuning. The replay. Yeah. Shh. I know it's after midnight, but let them sleep. I had to wait for them to go to sleep to bring this to you. Pasha Pyro, YNet7. Thank you for tuning. The replay on Big Board Pep for my peeps. Now listen, this stock here, right? I already told you about. But I had to figure something out. Something just was like, I was like, why? I see this. It makes so much sense, but why? So, what we were talking about is Merrimack Pharmaceuticals. I brought this to you a few days ago. Okay? Actually, probably about the 8th, 9th, something like that. All right? So, if we look at the last chart, this PEP closed at $7.19. Now it's MACK, M-A-C. That's the ticker symbol. Shh. They sleeping. Let them sleep. Let them be quiet. All right. So, it's for sale. The business is for sale. Right now, it's just collecting royalties. And I'm not even going to say collecting royalties. That's really the wrong word. It got a down payment for $575 million in 2017 from the company ISPEN, and they're out of France, or they're French, something. So trials, it should be trials, not trails. I'll be doing a lot of typing. Don't worry about it. So the trials on their other projects, because I was like, okay, well maybe, because I'm like, why is this stock going up? I mean, I'm glad, right? I'm glad that it's going up, but why? And this is why y'all love my Cash App. $YNet7. $, the letter Y, N-E-T-7. Because this is some really great entertainment. And y'all be just wanting to donate to keep the channel going. I understand. I appreciate it. So look, while they were sleeping, I put this together for you. So their next company, they came up with this stuff that worked, and they sold it to this other company, and then all their other stuff doesn't work. They got rid of all their staff, and they put their assets up for sale, waiting for someone to buy them. And when you go to their website to say, oh, what's going on? Why the attention spike? Why the stock going up? So when you go to their website, you get this. Merrimack Pharmaceuticals, Inc. is a biopharmaceutical company based in Cambridge, Massachusetts, that is entitled to receive contingent milestone payments related to its sale of Onivyde to ISPEN SA in April 2017. So see, that's the French company I was telling you about. All right. So the company does not have any ongoing research or development activities and is seeking acquirers for its remaining preclinical assets. The company does not have any employees and instead uses external consultants for the operation of the company. And I'm like, but the numbers say it should be at least, around $11 by the 17th, 18th. What's going on? So then I started thinking, maybe the company's somebody's got their eye on it. They're ready to buy it. All this stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm like, what? What could it be? Now, the floor right now is in that middle yellow zone, the upper quadrant, so to speak, of the middle yellow. That should be your floor right there. So the stock shouldn't drop below that. So it seems relatively safe. It should be a good buy-in point for your entertainment purposes only from a non-professional. Just having fun with some math. Now, and it should be on its way to somewhere between $10 and $12 by the 17th is Thursday. So by this week. What's going on? Okay, let's go back to the website. Maybe the answer lies in this stuff that's got going on here. So they're like, they got this antibody program, MM401, existing immuno. This is what they're saying they could sell. And I was like, well, maybe they got this long list of stuff that they've been working on, and some of it's and then this is it. It's two. They got two things that they put on hold. And if you want info, you can hit bustdev@merrimack.com. And see, this is why you need to be on Big Board Pep with my peeps, which is me, because I pulled a Merrimack and I got rid of everybody. So it's open. If you want to join, you can meet me there, because this is what you get, right? So here's the backstory, okay? At Big Board Pep, this is gonna be probably the first extensive, in-depth review of the situation. You get it here. Shh. They all sleeping on this company. All right. So since May of 2019, Merrimack has laid off, like I said, the remaining execs and staff, and plans to sell remaining assets. So why is the stock going up? Well, Merrimack sold or will sell anti-HR3 monoclonal antibody programs MM121 and MM111 for up to $58 million. The deal includes $3.5 million upfront and $54.5 million in contingent milestone payments. And this is the historic stuff. So this already occurred. So, and they've discontinued all their discovery efforts in its remaining preclinical programs, MM201 and MM401, which I just showed you on their website. So a potential plan to rebuild will be announced at the company's next annual meeting of shareholders in Biospace. Now, this was back in 2017, right? So in 2017, Merrimack sold its oncology assets, including the pancreatic cancer drug Onivyde, to France-based ISPEN in a deal that was worth up to $1.025 billion. Following the close of the deal with ISPEN, Merrimack reduced its headcount by 80%. Gary Crocker, the chairman of Merrimack's board of directors, said the conclusion to restructure the company was made to ensure its cash runway would extend into 2027. So the plans they made, their version of restructure at the time wasn't like, okay, we're gonna huddle up, we're gonna run a new play, and we're gonna try again. They were like, fuck it, we're done. We got a winning horse. It's in the race, and we know it's gonna win. Pull the plug on everything else and sit back and collect this retirement check. All right. We just got to make sure we got enough money to last until that check come in. right? It's kind of like how a lot of people feel in December when they waiting on their taxes, right? So, which is when so the cash runway could extend into 2017, which is when the company estimates the longest term potential ISPEN milestone may be achieved. Okay, so they gave them plenty of time. So this could, could the stock activity be the sign of life coming back to the company? These are my questions, right? I'm like, these are conversations I want to have in big board P.E.P with my peeps. So could this stock activity be the sign of life coming back to the company? Do they have something up their sleeves? Is there another company, about to acquire them because they've been up for sale with all this, pandemic stuff? Is somebody ready need the extra space to conduct, laboratories test or something? I don't know what's going on. So this may be a good one just to have a few shares of in case a surprise comes over the left field wall. You just happen to be there to catch it, right? Looks like they're good in the money until at least 2027. So keep your eyes open, right? And some of that detail was pulled from biospace.com. Now, I kept going though, and I was like, nah, man, that's just not enough, right? The stock is up. Like, I don't think that's enough to actually justify the movement. And look at the volume. The volume was up 309%. The volume right there was up 309% and has gone back to sleep pretty much. It's still higher for the most part than it was prior to the spike, the surge, the swelling. But let them sleep. It's 12:16 in the AM. They don't, only big board P.E.P is up bringing this to you post midnight. So look, what's going on? What caused that surge? All right, so here's the deal, right? Let me get back to this. You could have had this information like an hour ago. And depending on by the time you see it, you could have had this information maybe days ago. Go ahead and find us on Facebook. It's really just me but big board P.E.P. All right? I'm glad to do this for you all day. You got the Cash App. Now let's rock. You know what I mean? So, let's get to it. Here's what's going on. So December 2nd, right? ISPEN was given a presentation. And in that presentation, it showed some detail about the Onivyde, right? So basically, here's what it said. December 2nd, thinly traded nano cap Merrimack Pharmaceuticals, goes up 42.2%, rallies on 309x surge in the volume in apparent response to a corporate presentation on the 1st of December by ISPEN. And you can check out their tickers IPSEY, and they've been they got a market cap. We'll get to that in a second. Why this is probably one of the most slept on situations, the opportunities of December that you may want to get involved with right now. Okay? Common slip and fall on you. Okay? So in the R&D section, management presented an update on slide 42 on Onivyde, and that's the name for it, irinotecan liposome injection, right? Everybody gonna want some liposome injection, right? That sounds like a winner. So, in second line small cell lung cancer, you see? So results from the first part of phase 2/3 study, Resilient, were consistent with data present in September of 2019 at the World Conference on Lung Cancer in Barcelona. So the overall response rate was 44%, right? Including one complete responder. So 7 patients showed stable cancer, implying a disease control rate of 72%. So basically 3 out of 4 people, their situation gonna become stabilized based on these results, supposedly. Okay? So the phase 3 portion is ongoing with top line results expected in 2022. So investors appear to be reacting to its statement that preliminary data should be available next quarter, which, according to discussions with the FDA, may support accelerated review of a marketing application that could be filed in H2 2021, assuming positive results. Consistent with this outlook, the agency just granted fast track status to Onivyde for the indication. So remember, so here's what it is. Merrimack sold its oncology portfolio to ISPEN in April 2017 for $575 million in upfront cash. However, MACK Merrimack Pharmaceuticals is eligible to receive up to an additional $450 million triggered by the approval of additional indications for Onivyde in the U.S. And like it says, a bullish prospect considering its current market cap is only $77 million. So they got a market cap of $77 million, and that check alone of $450 million would be 6x its current market cap. You see what I'm getting at? That's 6x. 5.8. So look, here's the studies, right? Right now, the last update on the study, it actually started April 25th, 2018, right? And then everybody went to sleep. Shh, they sleeping. Let them sleep. This between me and you. We can't get this money, man. All right, look at the screen. Look at this. Look on the screen. Okay, so the last update, see, because it says there in the green, first posted March 23rd, 2017. Then down in the bottom left, you see the actual study start date was the following year, almost a year later exactly, right? 13 months, almost to the day. I like numbers 13. That's a good sign. That's like my lucky number. So the last update, go back to the green, was today is the December 13th. Well, if you counted that, it's 12:23 a.m. It's a lot of 1s, 2s, and 3s. Okay, we're gonna worry about that later. Let's get to the last update was November 27th, 2020. And if you look up top there, the recruitment status says recruiting. And then I put over there in blue what it actually means when a status of a study says recruiting. It says the study is currently recruiting participants. Now, go back down to the white box in the left side of your screen, bottom left, and the estimated study completion date is December 2022. You see? So, if they get this thing rolling and they start making announcements, right? First quarter, second quarter next year, this stock is going to jump. And right now you can get into it for $7 and some change. You see what I'm saying? Just get some and just let it sit there. Because when they come out and they're gonna get a check for 6x their market cap, it's a wrap. All right. So there you go. This surge was because of a announcement on the company that they sold the rights to their product to, of where they're at and get ready to take it to the next level. And it's been fast tracked. So this one's going to the bank. Right now it's $7.19. And you know the Cash App is the letter YNET7. For your entertainment purposes only. Keep the donations flowing for the channel. Appreciate it. It's Pasha Pyro, YNET7, Big Board, Pep for my peeps. Thank you for tuning. The replay.